A poor man was driving his donkey to the market to sell it so that he could buy food for his family. On the way, he met a man who asked him, "Where are you going?" "To the market," the poor man replied. "I'm going to sell my donkey so that I can buy food for my family." The other man said, "Why don't you take your donkey to the river, wash it, make it look nice, and then sell it at the market? You'll get more money for it." The poor man thought for a moment. "It's a good idea," he said, "but I've only got one donkey, and I need it to carry my things to the market. If I leave it in the river, what am I going to do with it?" The other man said, "Well, why don't you get 2 donkeys instead of 1? Then you can keep one by the river and sell the other one at the market." The poor man thought this was a great idea, but he didn't have enough money to buy another donkey. So the other man said, "If you want to borrow money, I know a guy who lends money without interest." The poor man agreed and went to the river to wash the donkey and left it there while he went to the market to sell the other one. He came back from the market with 2 sacks full of grain and some money. He took the sacks to the river, put them down beside the donkey, and went home happy because now he had some food for his family and some money to buy more food. When he got home, his wife and kids were so happy to see him. They couldn't believe their eyes when they saw the sacks full of grain. They all gave thanks to God for helping them in their time of need. The next day the man went back to the river to get his donkey so that he could take it to the market and sell it. But when he got there, he found that the donkey had run away and the 2 sacks of grain were gone. The man was very upset. He didn't know what to do. His wife and kids were depending on him to take care of them, and he had let them down. He felt like giving up, but then he remembered what the other man had said to him. "If you want to borrow money, I know a guy who lends money without interest." The man went to the market and borrowed some money from a friend. Then he went to the riverbank where he had left the sacks of grain the day before and started digging in the dirt. He dug and dug until his hands were sore and bleeding, but he didn't find anything. Just when he was about to give up, he saw something shiny in the dirt. He brushed some of the dirt off and found a gold coin. Then he saw another gold coin, and then another one. The man couldn't believe his eyes. There were so many gold coins buried in the dirt that he didn't know what to do. He had never seen so much gold in his life. The man took the gold coins to a jeweler and asked him to weigh them. The jeweler was amazed at the sight of so much gold. "Where did you get these?" he asked the man. "I found them buried in the dirt by the river," the man replied. The jeweler smiled. "You found the lost treasure of Captain Kidd," he said. "Legend has it that he buried his treasure by the river many years ago, and now you've found it." The man couldn't believe his luck. He had found the lost treasure of Captain Kidd. He took the treasure to the king and told him all about it. The king was very happy to hear this and gave the man a noble title and a place in his court. The man and his family lived happily ever after. The other man who had helped him find the treasure became his best friend, and the 2 stayed friends for the rest of their lives. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a poor woodcutter named Pedro. Despite working long and hard hours chopping wood, Pedro's earnings were barely enough to provide for his family's basic needs. He dreamed of earning more money to give his children a better life, but it seemed like an impossible dream. One day, while chopping wood, Pedro stumbled upon a peculiar-looking bird with emerald-green feathers. It was unlike any bird he had ever seen before. As he cautiously approached the bird, he noticed a tiny golden ring on its leg. Before Pedro could react, the bird slipped the ring on his finger and then soared into the sky, disappearing into the clouds. At first, Pedro thought it was just a strange and magical encounter. However, as he went about his daily life, he realized that the ring on his finger was no ordinary piece of jewelry. It possessed extraordinary powers. With newfound abilities, Pedro vowed to use his powers wisely and secretly, ensuring that no one knew of his secret. Now go ahead and click the like button. And if you've got a friend who needs some extra positivity in their life, share this video with them. And don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming content.